Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warieka LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warieka LTV. Keep it locked.
No, I'm gonna tell you. We, us, as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I say? Yes, set the path for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this. Yes, I. Greetings once again in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, and I think that's good and wonderful amongst us. Welcome all viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe and we could help grow the platform. You don't know. See? Now, we say a movement the other day out of Mountain View called No Go Zone. You know, Mountain View. Can't remember the name where them give the area, but that's like a new invented name. I don't know what the purpose of that for. Well, somebody asked me what's my opinion on the documentary. You know, which to me is not even a documentary, it's a movie. Seeing cars appear acting and go on there, so that look like an organized set of acting. The script sound a bit offish, like the man them not study it properly. Sometimes like the man them never take it too serious and figure some of the script the man, you know, so like them improvise along the way, particularly when the leader Dagat ask every man in the same crew for the same little community, what going over there, so what going around there, so what going up there, so what going down there, so and, you know, and him stand up right there, so when can see real film place small and can see everything feel vantage by it, but ask the soldier them where you know see it. But it's a good little piece of movie, because that's not documentary, because it's far from the truth. You know, see, it does reflect some of the day-to-day realities in a ghetto life and things like that. But realistically, say the threat them where the youth them imply towards them far from, you know, not only say aware of them are far from being threatening or immediately threatening, as you know, see them make it out to look. But again, like me I say, if a man, white, black, Chinese, anybody come and want get fascinated by the runnings of ghetto life in a Jamaica and willing to pay the youth them some money for give them, show them, you know, an illustration of how things set, we don't have no problem with that. You know, see it, hustler guy. You know, see, like me said, that sound like a guy come up with a script out of his own imagination. You know, see it, and give to the youth them, and probably pay them for rise to thing, if them same thing there, and prop as well. You know, see it. You never know. Can't blame the youth them. Me have to, give them all a shout out and a big up for how them keep it, you know, how them keep it locked in where you know to see none of them face, and you know see none of them are them not draw no man around them where them face exposed for sure, like them associated with any man in particular. A matter of fact, that part where the man them arms up and thing like that might not have been filmed in the area where them are ascribe the whole thing to. You know, see, it look, I'm going to say entirely fake, like a cartoon a man a draw or a graphic design. A real man them with a real thing and a real place. You understand what I say? But you know, that look like a organized piece of performance for the camera. You know, see. Not me youth and youth were involved. If anyone I don't know listen. Enough respect to them. See? Because you know have to live. Man have to live. I mean no boy can come get to know out and them way and having a walk up and down and run a food. You know see it. at least man go down off the door road that day the cars. See? Yeah. The real things run in Jamaica, you know, and the real things get careless. The standard and the militancy has dropped way down. You know, see, the most we can ask you them to do in them function, have some conscience and compassion for humanity and life and living same way. You know, see, things, I not say things totally out of hand, but things reach to a point you know where it's the youth them you're going to have to reason with. The youth them, the gunman them going to have to get involved in the solution. Them going to have to be part of the solution too. You know, see, we can't just use brute force, bully. You know, see, you have to reach out to the gunman them and communicate with them. And hopefully, you can create a semblance of order. You know, I'm an observer level of principle in them practice and them action and things like that. And tone down certain level of violence and certain practices, you know, and things like that. It would be, we don't know where violence starts, and we don't know where it all starts. You know, it's next to impossible to ask or hope, say, we are going to totally eradicate crime and violence out of our society. Seeing, it's not a pipe dream. It's not like it can't happen. It can happen, but at this point, we'll be far satisfied. We'll be satisfied with a lot less than the total eradication of crime and violence out of Jamaica than just exactly what going on at the moment. You know, see it. So, what, you know, we have to employ our defense sort of strategy. And like me say, you have to show the youth them a certain level of appreciation for them position, you know, see, and for them life. I make them know, say, youth and you watcher, it's all about you too. You are the future of your country. And you are destroyed the further you carry it down the whole way, you know, push it. And the worst that get for you and your grandchildren and generation them come. It's kind of selfish for this thing, so you're going to live your life and enjoy it and don't live a better, more prosperous place for your offspring them and for them offspring for come. You know, it's abject selfishness and you don't show any regard, like any appreciation for your life and for the space where it exists on earth. You know, see, when I blame the youth them a Mountain View for nothing. You know, see, we can't get rid of crime and violence. And if I that and the crime and violence, so them do compare to the things that we hear are going on right here now, Rasta, we can't live with that. You know, see, we can't live with that. And them things they're going to do, for make sure. You know, see it and pose with and New Year's time come, knock up a whole heap of buying, however, whenever. You know, see it and I like so well, then we are going to encourage, say, we're not going to deny, say, certain things will happen and certain other things are going to happen. You know, see, but we can't perpetuate or push a certain agenda like that. We push out a certain agenda out of the society. You know, see, so it is what it is. Gun is the creation of man. It's fascinating. You know, it is what like a car or something. Can't expect man to get rid of it. They might, but in its entirety, it can be moderated with the sort of mentality we own them and operate them. You know, see it. You know, see it. I really have a great problem with the youth them and what them do. You know, see, because the end of the day, a star boy business, a star-like business are going on Jamaica nowadays. See, we see it happen everywhere. You know, see it. Except say, in this case here, it just happen because the youth them get paid for write something and show it and maggle and go. I mean, be generous because Eastman them. You know, see it. I say because I see them in the committing of violent crime. You know, see it in any case, say the danger factor or that more depend them would have been more in danger than anybody else, except for the challenge where them would have come upon would have basically make the danger clear and present. You know, see it, but meaning say if them did go back up on police and soldier, them would have been more danger than anybody else within the film and the circumference the whole thing. You know, see, I don't see them a pine pan nobody, I don't see them like intimidate or attack nobody. You know, see, That's for the most of it. Like me I say, as far as me concerned, the whole thing looks staged and it look like you know, cinematography. No disrespect. You know, see, but again, enough respect to the man them were involved, and you know, it's good to see. It's kind of refreshing, and as much as distasteful as the whole thing is, don't get me wrong, you know. You know, see, it's refreshing to see guns in action non-violently in Jamaica like that, you know, the hands of wrongdoers. You know, see, me a wrongdoer too. Enough wrongdoer out there, enough people out there with the wrong and love them gun and a gun and them thing that, but with moderation. You see what I say? Yeah, with moderation. You have Christian man who go to church and love gun too. You see, you find so the facts that Jamaica is not a legal carry gun place where gun openly, easily accessible legally. Make it more taboo and kind of a thrill-seeking type of thing. But apart from that, every man everywhere have access to go a whole heap of man different from different sector of society were fascinated with the machinery. You know, see. So we can't, you know, see, can't burn out that and done that. Like, no. You know, see. But it's a good thing to say. Can't stop saying. Even though it's a clownism type of thing still in the youth, you don't want to feel that way, you know. You know, see, because again, you know, you have to look on the whole thing, the necessity for them to start a firearm that is not really for entertain some guys' agenda or them need or thirst for frail like them there. You see, the material there, particularly when you're in a position of leadership where you can command mankind and things like that, like how the film I illustrate, man of you know, exercise a certain level of principle and character. You know, see, because that in itself are the most important element in the broadcast. You know, see how the so-called man conduct himself as a leader. You know, see, so I them thing they don't have to, you know, observe, because really and truly no man not perfect. You know, see, and diplomatically, we a man don't know about you. Him can only imagine. You know, see, when you put yourself out there like that, now it's like a man of a panoramic view of your mindset and them sort of thing there. You see what I say? So them sort of thing there is kind of feeling and defeated in a whole heap of little sense. But again, you know, you see the man them a eat food, and I mean, see them a rob nobody. You see them imply, say them go up on a robbery and come back. But all of that could to the way the whole thing set up and set. You know, that just look like a script role playing type of thing. You know, see it. You know, see it. The only thing that it just let me leave you for wonder if the firearm them is real. Because you can't tell the difference between real and fake these days. Especially in a movie props and them type of thing. And I like we see them a fire after nobody or, you know, them look relatively easy and relaxed and calm to me. You know, see, them look like, and if war did go on in the vicinity, in the immediate vicinity right now, I mean, gang war, would I know about that? I don't think anything can go on like that where the need to rise up, tall up and I walk up and down with tall up in a middle day like that. The whole purpose of that is just for the sake of the camera. You know, see it with all militancy. You know, see it. And yeah, you know. I'm just sake of the camera. The man, nobody now why. We don't see like that wasn't the brother, the whole thing just looks you know, it is what it is. It's just a hustle. You know, see. And it's either a scam, which me not think because you know, you see, you know, the whole thing, the agenda is to propagate a certain characterization regarding Jamaica in its entirety. You know, see, that little place Mountain View Run is just a microcosm of where that I try to create. You know, see, so you have some guy where have them sort of internet, it's a selling point, an easy money making when you create something like that and publish it abroad. Everybody interested and want to go watch it. You know, see it, and the guy who created make money easily, quick, and things like that. So you find people, it's within them interests, and you know, see it, and a serious profit base for you say no-go zone Jamaica. Everybody want to hear what that mean and where that there and things like that. If you notice them even start the name of the place, me never hear about nowhere like that, nowhere near around, nowhere East Kingston or Mount View. And people and place name now just change and just become. I might be wrong, but again, I guess I'm live and run all my life. I've never seen or heard any area name that name where them say that name. You know, see. We know Jake's Road, Goodges Lane, Backbush, Mammy Scott, 63. Me don't know nothing about whatever them want to call it. Me don't know what them want to call it. No disrespect to the youth, them were involved in the thing. No disrespect. I see what go on, I know what go on. That's why I just add it up for the world. I make the world know so that look like a script, a play outright thing where some youth do. And again, them youth they in there, so if them youth they in a trouble like that and so well then the allegations are true about gang war and enemy of people and man of this and that. Them youth the in the south have wholly more rifle. I walk up and down within the south. You know see, you know it's not little, you know see, and like me say again, a movie, you know see, them place than a place where I go at it like a war like that now, and if war a go on a Mount View right there so even the gunman them a tell the cameraman say take away yourself. You're in a danger because them no want no accident with all him and for them. And so if you have him in a desert, I walk up and down and I film and I look and I fly drone and all that. You know how much permission him could have to get written permission from man and from certain man to, you know, before him can do that, you know. I want to say around us well regulated, you know. Well, you know, see, no disrespect. So, me can't take that for nothing like, so well, then, violators. No, that look well organized and planned. As I look like some serious money run to, you know, see, some movie star money good I run for that. No, boy, I can't come do that round there, so just so. Just come fly John and a film man place like, say, with 3 little swims. No disrespect. I mean, swims. No disrespect to the band we are, sir. The band wanna swims. What I mean by is, like, you take out 100 man, you take 3. Then compared to the manpower, you know see it, and the force where they so. You know see it, them 2 little man there, 3 little man there come like say the rest of the world I look back and wonder you know when Mountain View jump off and where them man all them 3 man they manage to deal with it so. Nah man, that acting. Nobody can tell me that. Nobody can tell me nothing. That and nothing. That a joke. That well regulated to, you know. And square off in a little box that a joke that I watch. From day one to see but I watch that a dead it laugh come like a Oliver Samuels me I watch one of them things. I not tell you like that look like that far. If that stage Rasta. That stage. Easy man. You know, too much evidence that there's a man for even. You know, see, the only thing I could have criticized the youth them about, I said, well, I film myself with gun. But that's something where everybody I do nowadays, I'm still not say it right or acceptable. But amongst them down there, it has become them as see it as the norm type of thing or acceptable type of thing. So rather than buy on top of that, because, you know, see, that would be the most serious thing. But what happened, but the most serious implication is to create the argument so well then is a no-go dead zone easy for anything happen. Anything like a you know like a no. I don't know like that around there, sir, to be fair. Nah. The place balance and it run smooth. If vibes did go on like that, them wouldn't have the cameraman. No cameraman wouldn't in there walk up. Him no, and to the mannerism and emotion of the youth them where him there on and a film are a different thing. Or that be total different thing. So him himself wouldn't feel welcome. All when the youth them mass up, but the atmosphere that totally change if things get serious around there, so him couldn't do that, so. And all when nobody now run him and say, go on, even if the man them say, yeah, but you can't stay and film it. Him glad for Boogie and say, yo, yeah, alright. He come back when things go, hey, what are you talking about, man? No disrespect. But that was a film. And if the gun them real, yeah, you don't know. Them look like prop anyway, because the man prop look the same way, so yeah. Far as where the narrative, the whole structure of things, from my experience, said to me that script, that acting, no disrespect. You know, see it. And again, me nah burn out the gangster there, me nah burn out the you hustle. I mean, man, hustle. Everybody fi try to get one of them film works and them a food too. You know, see it. I man can't now they a bite and a bun and a can them step out. What I man do a try. Reason with the youth, the youth them know say, yo, tone down the football head kicking cut off in a head and old people and young girl and all them sort of thing. The whole thing into complete can and should be toned down. Even like the same Mount View I saw where them a try blow up. Should be and can be a representation of the whole process we are talking about, because Mount View reputation is unblemished. Unblemished. You know, see it? Unblemished. The guy can't really say, hey, saps are not like that. Nah. If your occasion occur, just trust me, man. Trust me, man. Man, arise, man. You know, see, no disrespect. So, you know, I am convinced, but might sound somewhat, people might think I'm being carefree, callous, or, you know, courteous with the thing, but I just the reality. You know, see, I hope that one makes sense. And I give thanks. Rastafari.